Africa is producing more graduates than ever, yet unemployment remains stubbornly high. At the same time, global firms are searching for skilled, affordable, digital-ready talent. We explore whether financing remote work pathways can unlock Africa's human capital as a viable investment strategy, not charity, with lessons from programs placing young professionals into 12-month remote global internships. I'm now joined by Nicholas Goldstein, who's the co-founder of Breedj. For more, Nicholas, happy to have you again. From our previous conversation, we did see quite a number of progress when it comes to placing young talent from Africa to other global countries or other nations, or global nations rather. But let us now address why Africa's youth unemployment crisis is persisting despite the record numbers of graduates.
Yes, thanks for having me back. Well, in fact, as a social entrepreneur, I have seen the main issue, which is the youth experience. So I decided one funder, which is very well known in Africa, which is the MasterCard Foundation, to help me bridge a gap of the young graduates' first experience. That's why we decided for remote work to fund a 12-month internship to give expertise to young people to work with foreign companies remotely. And that's a pilot that we are doing for 2026. And we are going to train people to work remotely for 12 months, young graduates. And that would be a marvelous step to get unemployed after 12 months.
So where are you seeing the biggest mismatch? Is it on the skills, the industry demand, or just employer expectations?
It's mainly on experience. In fact, employer wants people who are already with great expertise. And for remote work, it's even worse. So they want people with expertise. So what we are doing is we are going to give them expertise to have 12 months for free for employer, because we take care of everything. And then after 12 months, they will gain the skills they need to get employed after 12 months. So this is what employers told us, that if we can finance that way, that will be what we call a perfect mix to help them to get employed after 12 months.
So what you're doing is you're getting fresh graduates, you're training them on some skills. Which are these skills? I understand they're digital skills, but digital is big, it's huge. And also at the same time, what are employers telling you that they can't find amongst these graduates?
So first of all, we are going to train on soft skills and AI readiness the graduates. That will be from our part at Breedj. And for the employer part, that will be mainly in giving them experience. If it's in tech, they are going to help them how to build and sustain a product. If it's in sales, they are going to help them sales. So what the students need is real experience, working with on day-to-day with their first experienced employer. So in fact, we are going to give experience, and employer is going to experience, in order that in 12 months, you are going to have some people with ready skills to start.
So now, what is then the business case for investing in emerging market talent as a workforce strategy, not just CSR here?
Well, in fact, this is mainly in the shortage of talent that we are going to have these skills. So these skills will be 15% into web and tech, 15% into sales, marketing, everything which is done remotely. Because what we are doing here is we are bringing new employers from worldwide to Africa to work remotely with African talents. So this is here the key. We need new employers for Africa, and this is what we are bringing to the table.
And on the remote side, which sectors are hiring African remote talent and also fastest at the same time?
Well, for example, currently there is a lot of KYC officer which is asked, because we have more and more banking industry which is going mobile, and we have a huge demand for KYC officer, which is from low level to high level. So I would say that in finance is one key that we can work on, on side of tech, which is still strong.
So from the skills that you are training these graduates on, which skill can we say has shown the greatest or the strongest improvement after the internship period?
Well, I will say that tech, which is still on high demand, but you have also sales and marketing. So if you're into sales and marketing, you will have opportunity to get some jobs, and you need to be AI readiness. It means if you're into sales, you need to use AI tools, marketing the same, and in all the field, you need to use at least 3 tools with AI.
Indeed, and Nicholas, quite a number of insights. We leave that conversation there. Thank you very much for your time.